Good morning, everyone. I am here with the most luscious, incredible, divine, beautiful, spectacular, delicious Yvette.
Oh, good grief.
Good grief. What
Good
will you do
morning.
with me?
Oh,
Um, Good morning, everyone. So it is Friday.
yeah.
It's the weekend is upon us. And so the first thing we wanted to talk about, we wanted to give a little bit of an update.
Oh, yes.
Well, go ahead.
On the 21 days of no complaining.
21 days of no complaining.
Well, I had to start over, so today's day 2.
Today's day 2. Okay, so you know what, though? This is a beautiful thing to talk about. So we take on a challenge of 21 days with no complaining. And what we have the tendency to do is if we somehow mess up and we have to start over, what do most people end up doing?
Just quitting.
They quit.
Just said, forget it. It's too hard. It is. When you really think about it, this is harder than my other challenge, which there are a lot of components to. This is a little challenging. Not hard. It is challenging.
It's challenging. But the thing that most people do, right? We commit to anything in life, but in this particular case, we commit to 21 days of no complaining, and then we mess up. And we all have the tendency to beat ourselves up. And we get all angry and we get all upset at ourselves. And why can't I do this? What's wrong with me? And then we quit.
That's right.
And we stop. And here's the thing. There's no need to do that. What's in the past is in the past. We let it go. And this moment right now is a fresh moment. It's a brand new start. And we just do it literally minute by minute, half hour by half hour by hour, day by day. If we mess up and we don't do something the way that we should have done it, it's okay. What do? We learn from it and we start fresh.
Oh, absolutely. And I think a lot of times too, when we look at, 21 days, it can be a little overwhelming. So what I do for myself, I don't look at the big, like that overall number. I just take it day by day. And sometimes, especially with this challenge, it might be, the morning, the afternoon. I might have to break it up. But I'm absolutely getting better. I'm much better. Like I would vent, I think, a lot of times at night. And the other day, I didn't think I was complaining. I didn't really think that really qualified as a complaint.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm back. Today's day 2.
You're back, baby. Okay. So what do we want to talk about today? So all of us, we set up these great plans. Like if we want to start a business, we get this idea. We're like, I'm going to start this amazing business. And we go around and we talk to people and we tell them it's going to be great. I'm going to be doing this and that. And then one thing seems to be missing, which is we don't take action. We don't take action. If we want something to work, we have to move towards it. Now, the beautiful thing about moving towards a goal is that we just have to take baby steps. But we have to take steps, and we have to take steps in that direction. If we can talk about anything we want. We can talk for hours about it. We can try to manifest something. Oh, I'm going to think good things and good things are going to come to me. Well, they may. That's true. However, if we're trying to manifest something, we have to take action towards it.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people, when we talk about The Secret and books like that, and now she has part 2, it's really understanding that this is not just sitting down all day and wishing that you're a millionaire or wishing that magical relationship is going to knock on your door. It's visualizing and manifesting it, but you have to take action.
Yeah, action is the key to success. But the thing is, a lot of times we will think to ourselves, all right, well, I got to take action towards getting that goal, towards getting into that new relationship, towards getting that new job, towards getting that new business. And oh my God, I've got so many things I need to do. You know what we do? We just do one step at a time, one baby step at a time. In a year from now, will lead us to a very significant place. Now, obviously, the more action we take, the further we go and the quicker we go. However, we don't have to. We can do it step by step by step. When they're climbing Mount Everest, they don't just jump up to the top of the mountain. They do one step at a time. And they keep taking steps and they keep moving towards where they want. Same thing with a marathon. We take one step at a time until we get to the end. And that's the key. Yvette, thoughts?
No, you're absolutely right. You're going to do the research. Like let's just say when we ran the half marathon, we didn't just go out and do, the 13.1 miles that day. I mean, there was a lot action leading up to that. And
and you're right. We had to take action, but we just did step by step.
Yeah.
We didn't think to ourselves, oh my God, I got to run this huge marathon. What am I going to do? We did 1 mile. We did a half a mile, right? We ran that half a mile. And then the next day we did a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. And we worked our way towards it. When we're thinking about what it is that we have to accomplish, sometimes we're our own worst enemy because we start picturing the huge task at hand. But just break it down into very small steps and take one step at a time. And if we do that, we can get to our goal so much faster.
It can be overwhelming when you say, okay, I've never done this. Because for a lot of people, I know for me, if I've never done something before, it's just like, well, how am I going to get there?
Right.
How am I going to accomplish it if I've never done it before and it's this big thing? Well, what I do for me, what works for me, I break it down. I really break it down. And like my other challenge I'm doing now, I go day by day. I don't go by the big number because that's overwhelming. So when I break it down, morning and afternoon, everything gets accomplished because that's doable.
I love that attitude. It's, again, we're going 1 second at a time here. We're right in the present moment and we take one step at a time. And if we have a bad day, like we were saying earlier, we have a bad day, okay. It's in the past. We're starting fresh right here, right now. We don't have to beat ourselves up. We can just move forward and get the things we want by taking baby steps. Now, we're going to play this last thing right now for everyone. There's this guy, Art Williams, and he does a speech. He's a billionaire. He was a gym teacher who got into the insurance industry. And this was his advice in a couple minutes to everyone based on, what he saw as how do you become successful. So I want to play this for go ahead.
No, what I was going to say is like he quoted the phrase "just do it." I think before Nike.
Yeah, this is an old speech, and this was way before Nike said "just do it." I'm guessing they got it from him. But just listen to this. I think you're going to love it. We'll watch it together. Here we go.
Intimidated me, and I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost in everything they do, almost as a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.O. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it, and do it, and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it, and do it, and do it, and do it, until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique, and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of.
So the bottom line is,
Just do it.
just do it. Don't talk about it. You don't have to involve everyone else. If you want something, if we want something, just do it. Start taking baby steps. Doesn't have to be huge steps, doesn't have to be a leap. Just take baby steps in the direction. As long as you're taking steps every day, consistently moving towards the direction, you will get what you want. It's only by not doing the steps and the actions that we don't get what we want.
Fabulous.
Have a great weekend. We love you all. We hope you
Have a great
comment
one.
below. If you got any value, just say value if you got some value today. And we appreciate you. We love you. And just do it.